In court today as well. He was her husband's best friend, and tonight he's officially received his prison sentence for beating her to death with a hammer.
It's Curtis Wayne Wright. He confessed to his role in killing Dr. Teresa Sievers back in 2015 as a way to avoid a life sentence or the death penalty, and it worked. For In Your Corner, Sandra Rodriguez live at the Lee County Courthouse to show you how this part of the case came to a close with such emotional words from the doctor's mother again in court. So difficult to see her in such pain, Sandra.
That's right, it was emotional. This is the third time that Dr. Teresa Sievers' mother has had to give an emotional impact statement. And today she blamed Curtis Wright for being one of the reasons why Teresa Sievers is no longer here. But today we also heard from Wright himself as he apologized for what he did. After having testified during the Mark Sievers and Jimmy Rogers trials as agreed upon in his plea deal, today Curtis Wayne Wright officially received his sentence.
He'll serve 25 years in the Department of Corrections.
After confessing to the murder in 2016, Wright decided to avoid the risk of getting the death penalty or life in prison by testifying against his best friend Mark Sievers and Jimmy Rogers. Today, the court honored its part of the bargain, but only after making sure Wright heard from Teresa Sievers' mother.
You, Curtis Wayne Wright, have stolen this gift from us. You are responsible for what has happened to her. You have robbed us all of the most brilliant, unique, and compassionate doctor and human being.
Wright claimed he was sorry for joining Jimmy Rogers in savagely beating the doctor to death with a hammer.
I wish that there was a way, anything at all I could do to change what happened, but I can't. That'll be with me for the rest of my life.
Wright claimed he wanted to apologize to the court and directly to Dr. Sievers' mother.
I'm sorry.
His attorney claims his conscience led him to suddenly turn on the men he planned the murder with. Rogers got life in prison and the doctor's husband got the death penalty after Wright testified against them.
Once he came to grips with what he had done, he did try to do the right thing. And I think you saw that through his testimony, and I think you saw that through the verdicts.
When asked if a 25-year plea deal seemed fair in comparison to those sentences, defense attorney Parker said no amount of time is fair.
He knows that the plea and the sentence today will never give Teresa's family the justice that they deserve.
Following today's sentencing, prosecutors requested that the judge give a recommendation to prevent any contact between Wright and the other two convicted murderers. The judge said he could give the recommendation, but it's ultimately up to the Department of Corrections. Live outside the Lee County Justice Center, Sandra Rodriguez, Fox 4 in your corner.